Over Hey, just a sec. Hey, I didn't notice this before, but are you a fire mage?
Yeah? Why?
I knew it. You ever hear of Alden? He was a fire mage too.
Yeah. I heard of him. He was my great-grandfather.
Oh, you look exactly like him. I hope you are nicer than he was.
I'd like to think I am.
Oh, was gonna say, because he was kinda evilish, you know?
Yeah, I know.
What's up?
What's up?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
I kind of want to talk about the fact that a lady took your power. Why are we not addressing that? Here's a bagel.
That will not help us.
Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, I can actually go across the street. Yeah, I was wondering, where is this Prospect Park?
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
Uh-oh. Everybody sounds, creatively very focused. That bagel guy and now this child. Oh dear, something bad is happening here. God, look at those backgrounds. They're so nice.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You misunderstand me. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Something only you can give.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that? Yes. That was Calliope. It could be no one else.
The lady from the poetry club? They sound like different people.
I am positive. It was Calliope. The way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward.
Alright, so I was the lady that took her powers, most likely. But I want to go back and talk to the mom.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Her expression is intense. This art is not bad. You've known set designers who could do worse. Alright.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
We're not crazy, we just like the rain.
That does make you crazy in my book. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Yeah, especially with the faking of my death. How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
I don't know about that. Couldn't she use a pen and paper inside the house?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
What now?
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
Yeah, that's probably why there's a dead person there. What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
AKA June. I'm Mel, by the way, and this is Eli and Mandana.
Mel, huh? Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
Are people in New York this friendly? I kind of doubt it. I've never been there.
See you around.
See
if
you around.
If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Will do. Hi there. I'm Mel.
Junie, answer the lady.
Hi.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. It's not finished yet.
You know, the chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that?
I want to focus, please.
Wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
Better?
Yes.
Come back when it's dry.
Just 5 more minutes.
Huh.
Bye.
Clearly affected by, creative forces. Interesting. There are some big name bands playing here in summer, but for now it's empty. Yep, we have a ghost that we need Logan for. An imposing steel sculpture. You can see a piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal that I probably can't reach. Thank you, Mandy. Looks like the cover of a book.
The leather appears burnt. Quite severely.
Oh, burnt. Is that all?
No problem. AF. Haha. Grow up. Eli, can you read this for me?
What can I do you for?
You went white as a sheet when Callie mentioned Alden.
Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need.
I don't know, man. A lot of people have met you in these last missions, and I'm kind of afraid for you.
I'll do my best. What did you have in mind?
This burnt piece of leather. Can you see the unburnt version?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Oh, what is this? Hand of the Angel. Huh. Who's drawing the mom and the kid? Okay. Is that the person that died here? That's pretty good.
This looks like a sketchbook. Whoever this belonged to, they drew the same 2 people over and over again.
2 people?
A woman and a child. I think it's the same pair we saw outside the park.
I see. I only hope the artist's intentions were benign.
Path back to the entrance to the park. Okay. Well, we need to talk to this ghost.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
Oh, watch out, Mom. I think she's gonna strike next.
Hey.
We found this book with drawings of you in it.
You have this book?
Well, no. Not exactly. But we've seen it.
Who gave it to you?
I, don't know his name exactly.
Then I, don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, that was, more on the offensive than I thought you would be.
See you around.
Bye.
Right, I think it's time we get Logan. A thin metal stick that you took from the metal sculpture. Oh, well, that's handy. Can Calliope say a little bit more? Maybe I can show her the leather scrap.
One fine day, I went to town, but I didn't stay, 'cause I ripped my gown.
Okay,
Hey, just a sec.
enough of this poetry slam.
What's up?
What's up? Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it, so full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail. Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
I thought you lost your powers.
So, if you lost the ability to fight, you'd still know how to fight, right?
That is true.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
So you can read works of art.
Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them. Anything that was...
So I think I'm the one who took your power away?
You did? You don't look like the lady I met. Oh, right. The veil. I can't see through those anymore. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
We'll try to get your power back, although I don't think she wants it back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I can inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
Well, very well then. Although it kinda seems to be affecting other people.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Rain check on that. Well, I kinda wanted to go back to the subway, but I don't think I can, so I can't really talk to the ghost. Sorry, but this is just a decision you'll have to make, and there's multiple ways to solve the puzzles in this game. It sucks, because I like having Logan with me, but I also like this duo. So, what else can we do? Metal stick. Oh yeah, we can talk to the cop about what happened.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy. Evening, folks.
Evening. Did anyone die in the park?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
Right by the stage, too. An interesting place to do it.
You're not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
What else can you tell me about the man?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
A friend of mine is missing. I'm worried it might be the same guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
How was it an artistic statement?
I don't know, what else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Oh yeah, with their bright colors. Are they really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, it does seem that everybody's, quite stressed out. We found this piece of leather on the sculpture.
And?
We thought maybe you could use it?
First of all, it's not my case. And second, I'm not in the habit of accepting evidence from strangers. So, thanks, but no thanks. It was... I wish... Stay dry out there.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Do you know about anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Sure, bye.
It seems that all the artists are quite high-strung. Yeah.
Good evening to you.
I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
It's interesting how they can afford to live here. Do you know what happened by the park?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
Yeah, but someone died. What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
I don't know, man. The muse said that the feelings emanating from it were not good. A man set himself on fire.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A curious choice of words.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
So what kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
Okay. I am made of more questions than when I started.
What's up?
You can read works of art. Someone burned themselves alive by the sculpture.
That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this. Don't ask me about that again.
Okay, so she doesn't like that.
Anything that was created by anybody else. It leaves an imprint.
Well, can I show you that piece of leather?
Nope. Please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
She doesn't like feeling sad. Well, it's a part of being mundane, honey.
This is from the park sculpture. I'd recognize that sense of desperation anywhere. Please take it away. I don't like feeling that way. Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
Are you positive? We watched him bake it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
Yep, it's your power at work. How did you inspire him? I thought you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
Yeah, so someone else has your power. Me. My evil me.
Yup, sucks to be them. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
What is the purpose of Mandana going up here? I guess we'll find that later.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home.
Oh, Mom's starting to lose it.
Hey. Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway. You have this book?
Well,
Who gave it to you? Then It's been... I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
I don't think she will.
See you around.
So what else can we do in here? Since we can't talk to the ghosts, since I chose poorly. I don't think I needed Eli for this mission. Maybe Logan and Mandana would have been better. Majestic illustration of an angel. Oh, the angel's hand reaches up to the sky.
On closer inspection, there is a small crack in the wall here. The hand of the angel, indeed. On closer inspection, the hand of the angel.
Okay, but the metal stick in there.
This should prove useful. It appears to be some sort of jewelry in the form of a horse.
MS plus AF. Starting to think that it's maybe that mom in the park. Her name was May. I don't know, I don't remember her last name, but I'm sure she's gonna be interested to see this locket.
Come on, June and Ader. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes, and I mean it this time. Hey,
Does this charm belong to you?
never seen it before.
That is a falsehood. Your initials are inscribed on the charm.
You calling me a liar?
Yes.
Sweetie, Mama's gonna step over there for a minute. You stay here, okay? Shit, god damn it.
hey, you alright?
Do I look alright? Take that stupid thing back to him. I don't want it. I don't want him.
You misunderstand. He did not give this to us. It was hidden, enshrined, one might say.
Enshrined. Of course it fucking was. Nobody does creepy like Amos Fennell. Does he worship it? Pray to it?
We honestly don't know. We just know something weird is going on. And your friend might be in the center of it.
He scares me. He's not right in the head. To be honest, I think he's the guy who burned himself in the park.
You do?
I didn't think it was real. It was easy to pretend it wasn't, but it's a pure Amos Fennell move. It's exactly like him to do something like that.
It's exactly like him to set himself on fire.
No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
I know it's hard, especially in front of the kid, but we need to know everything you can tell us.
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No, he started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
So Stan is evil. How long has your kid been out here again?
Few hours, why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me. Could you leave us alone, please?
Well, it seems we have struck a nerve.
Leave her alone!
Yep, no more talking to them. But we need to talk to Stan. What did you do, Stan?
Good evening to you.
Does the name Amos Fennell mean anything to you?
Amos Fennell. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him. Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha! Now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
What can you tell us about him?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
I know what fire can do to people. There's nothing good about it.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
You said you knew May and her daughter?
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Great. So these people that you've spoken to, they're now crazy. Who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
Great. Now we're infected. Setting yourself on fire is a triumph?
Well, what would you call it?
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
I would hardly consider it a call for celebration.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
If it's such good art, maybe you should set yourself on fire. I don't know. We know what's been done to you. You've become a muse.
I'm a what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood, all the extreme bursts of creativity, it all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
Look what is happening around you.
I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
I ask myself that every day.
But perhaps we should discuss this off the street.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter?
How long did you say you live here?
Some 30-odd years. Why?
30 years? This place doesn't look terribly lived in.
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things that I no longer need.
Yes, a muse can inspire art, but cannot appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, do you want to cure me?
You don't want to be cured?
You're joking. You really are joking, aren't you? Why would I want to be cured? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you. I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
Okay, what do you want to know?
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
My memories aren't my own. I don't know if what I'm feeling is real.
Ah, I understand. Yes, I see it. The confusion within you. But that is why we create, is it not? To make sense out of the chaos? You're worried about your thoughts. I say, ignore your thoughts. Focus on your heart. So I ask again, what are you feeling?
I don't feel anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Pardon me if I seem skeptical. We are emotional beings. You must be feeling something. So I ask again, what are you feeling?
I feel sad.
Yes, I can hear it in your voice. What's bothering you?
I see death and destruction all over. It's too much sometimes.
That's understandable. What you have seen would drive a weaker woman insane. And yet, you act strong, don't you? You've risen up, because nobody else will. You bury this sadness deep, but it is doing great harm. You need to dig deep. Connect to it. Bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Great. I'm a graffiti artist now. You don't remember drawing this. Looking at it sets your teeth on edge. Melcaressa. And why am I alone? What happened?
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
Are you alright?
Me? I'm fine. Just a little winded is all. By the way, where's Mandana and the fire mage? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team.
You don't look well, Callie.
I'm just like a bit tired, okay? I overdid it. I'm not exactly used to being mortal.
Yeah, we got whammied by the muse who has your power.
Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a muse in the first place?
He kinda forced himself on us.
He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
Yeah, no idea.
Then let's go and find them, shall we?
Cool. Now I have Calliope on my team. She's angry.
Come on, they need our help.